home today. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And the Terrapins ready to kick it away first. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. So Penn State's offense will go to work first. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, you get all the quotes, all the people talking about, all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
We know this guy is in contention right now for the Heisman Trophy, and this late in the year, if you're going to bring that home, you've got to put up big stat games, right? Had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again today. He is turning it on late this season.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop.
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start, man. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
Here's the heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long...
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, looking to pass. They get to him as he throws. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. So Maryland's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And his junior tight end is a steady, productive piece of their attack. And we've got a couple of guys, one on each side in this game, who will do everything you could ask of a tight end. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Terrapins now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Terrapins have pushed it inside the 20. Tight end now in motion. Running the red zone, it's Williams. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Right back to the well. Might have a chance. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
A first down run on the doorstep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. They'll send the tight end in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Snagged out of the air. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And wait a second, there's a flag on the field. Let's check that one out. That kicker took a nasty-looking shot, and that is an obvious personal foul. The Terrapins trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Looking for a man. It's Washington. Looking to get it in. He found some running room but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
They're working that left side. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Maryland!
Well, this offense needed a touchdown. No doubt that that was the guy the QB was going to be looking for on that play.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. So they take advantage of good starting field position, move the ball 35 yards, and they close that drive going to the air for the final few inches. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time David sort of curbed some of the aggressive. There he goes! They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They're going to ride this running back. Makes it past the marker. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl, but knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. And they get it down, short of the 1st down marker.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to throw, it's Washington. Under fire. Finds the tight end. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And he gets it right on the cusp, maybe a few pebbles short of a first down in that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be fourth down. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Fourth down and less than a yard, and of course the offense is going to stay on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, what a play! It's intercepted. Takes it the other way. Inside the 30. The tag. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And they turn it into a defensive score. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Got it behind the line. It's Durham. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. He wants to take the top off. He's got it. Electrifying play. And man, are they set up now at the 32-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
To the air, it's Washington. Williams open on the right side. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Looking outside, it's Williams. Jukes his way for more. Got a little grass. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Terrapins pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it on the move. Lowers those pads. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. The Terrapins, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll run it on first and goal. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, looking for the score. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. The snap sets up the throw. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Touchdown, Terrapins! And they take it in for 6 more points.
How about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3's coming soon.
On the move from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Got enough for the first. Turning it on! And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Scanning the field, it's Beck. A strike downfield. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs.
And a brand new era in Happy Valley. New head coach in Matt Campbell. Drew Allergon at quarterback. Rocco Beck comes in from Iowa State, David, and lots of eyes on Rocco Beck. Did a lot of really good things during his time in Ames, Iowa, and he's now got to be able to take
maybe a crease. Touchdown, Penn State! Rolled his way into the end zone. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
It's a nice decision by the quarterback there on the RPO. He's reading the keys on defense. They say hand the ball off. You want to do that. When you've got a guy this special in the backfield, David, get him as many touches as possible.
And a lot of times on those RPOs, the defense just has to hesitate for a second, and that little pause will open up those creases, and he takes full advantage of the defense just freezing for a second, makes the big, long touchdown run.
Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. Put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Got a man. It's Durham. And the Terrapins with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll move the tight end. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the middle. Caught by Williams on the left. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Terrapins will have it 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Washington. Under fire. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
He wants to throw it again. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got him downfield. And fired the completion there in the red zone and set up at the 13. And the Terrapins go back to work after moving the chains through the air. The run inside. It's Williams. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. That falls incomplete. They had the screen all set up, and he couldn't hang on to the ball.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
And this one is perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They give it to him again. Picks up the first down. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
And obviously, if you're going to be in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy, you got to be putting out big stat games week in, week out. He's been doing it all season long and obviously had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again here today in a game where a lot of Heisman Trophy voters, they're watching this one.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Here's the pressure. He makes the grab. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Sowell. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. He's knocked down short game. Maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. The holder will put it down at midfield. A 60-yard attempt from the left side, no less. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. And guys, after that field goal, brand new ball game, all tied up. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, welcome into the Week 13 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. So many seasons on the line. We start with the Washington Huskies taking on the number 7 team, the Oregon Ducks.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. What do they talk about at halftime, Holly?
Checking in with the Maryland head coach coming out of the locker room. His message to his team, this is our Super Bowl. Neither team headed for the college football playoff, and so this rivalry matchup will be the most important game they can win for the rest of this season. He believes they have the intensity and the focus to make it happen, but they have to get off to a good start here in the third quarter. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
The give is to Smith. Nice move there. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to run for it. There's some room. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
And these third downs obviously are so crucial, and that's why you call them the money down. But just to get the drive started, man, you get the third down, you get a little bit nervous. Nice job executing, running the football, moving the sticks, and now keeping this drive moving.
Pressure coming.
Well, that's not necessarily a throw that's going to show up on the stat sheet, but I love the decision. We're in the second half. We've got a tie game. You cannot turn the football over. And if nothing's open downfield.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up. You're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Oh, they're after him. Officials stopping play as one of the Terrapins is down on the field. The Terrapins will line up to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. He'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They're going to run it to the right. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. They'll go right back to him. Turns it on in midfield. He's loose. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
Finds his man. It's Peoples. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Could not make his way to the corner.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Great shot at a field goal from here. You don't want to be reckless and take it off the board, but you got to go for the score. Here comes the heat. Makes the grab on the left. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Well, you know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring fourth down right in the face.
It is perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Fires to the right. Taken in by Smith on the right side. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Makes the catch. It's Webb. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And they got the completion, but no yards. Now they need to go forward to avoid a 3rd and long. Running inside. It's Smith. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. To throw. It's Washington. Rushes on him. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Terrapins will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
On the run, it's Wallace. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Very close to putting a bow on this one. Gives us a minute to check out the top 25 here in the final week of the season and to wonder what type of impact this result will have on these rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Dropping back, it's Beck. Setting up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. There's a reason you drag the record books to the recycle bin in a rivalry game. Upsets, and we've got one. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. If you can't win it all, you might as well try to ruin things for your rival, and that's exactly what we've got working here. And as he throws, and it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. There's a reason you drag the record books to the recycle bin in a rivalry game. Upsets, and we've got one looming. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Backed up now, here's second and long. Motion from the wideout. Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Durr. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Last completion move to sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to pass, it's Washington. Fires left side, it's Smith. Breaks into the open. Stopped just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the delay, it's Smith. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. With the catch, it's Fleming. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's first and 10. Run in the red zone, it's Smith. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got out of trouble and throws. He's got it. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a fourth quarter lead. He wants to throw it. Touchdown, Maryland! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the fourth quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a gap, it's Wallace.
And here's the thing, the strategy. You want to run the ball because, yes, you want to score and you want to win, but you don't want to leave a lot of time left on the clock for their offense to get another opportunity. So that's a bit of the gamesmanship going on.
Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
Will, you're trailing in the game. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. He would love to have picked up the first down there, but saving the timeouts, saving the clock, much more important right now.
And that could save the game because now I can work the middle of the field still. Now I can still take those shots deep. When I get without timeouts and those start to dwindle, I get very...
Here's a little room there. Touchdown, Penn State. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead. Penn State with the response.
Well, and the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. This is everything you could hope for in a rivalry game like this. Close game, waning moments, history waiting to be made, guys.
And it's moments like this why you come and play for these two schools, right? To play in a game like this, in a rivalry like this, in a situation, David, game on the line late, who's going to take it?
And you know when you make this play, you're immortalized. With this kind of rivalry, these are the highlights they'll be showing for years. Everybody will be like, I remember when so-and-so made that play against our biggest rival to seal the deal.
Maryland uses its second timeout. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Working that left side now. And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the enemy right now. This offense needs to get some points. And the Terrapins getting set on 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Washington. Trying to set up the screen. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Got rid of it just in time.
That's a big stop for this defense, and more importantly now, it puts them in a huge position. I want to use that clock as my friend. I got to take away the sidelines. I can't give up a big play and let them get a sideline and then sneak that field goal unit on. Got to make sure I understand.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Finds him out of the backfield. They'll wrap him up, and he is stopped well short of the first down marker. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you can tell they're starting to get in a groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that and accentuate that.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.